There have been disciplinary charges initiated against judges, which signed the letter to the OSCE. Judge Zurek, which is one of the notoriously disciplined judges, has filed a case before the European Court of Human Rights.
Infringement procedures and interim measures, despite of their immense value, will not be enough to address the systemic rule of law violations in Poland. This is a mission that convokes directly legislative and executive authorities within the European Union, particularly the Parliament, the Council, and the Commission. It should be assumed that an increasing number of leaders in Central and Eastern Europe have dropped even the pretense of playing by the rules of democracy. It is crucial to preserve our fundamental values now more than ever, also to affront dystopian temptations in times of pandemic.
Despite all the efforts taken then and before the 11th of January, we have not prevented the destruction of judiciary in Poland. On the 14th of February, the so-called Muzzle Bill came into force, and it has its significant consequences for the judiciary in Poland just right now. Current situation in the Supreme Court. Interesting thing is that the Muzzle Bill's amendments to the law of the Supreme Court have changed the rules of appointment of the first president of the Supreme Court. As a result of the previous reform of 2017, the first president is to be appointed by the President of the Republic from a list of 5 candidates proposed by the General Assembly. Due to this change, the General Assembly is obliged to appoint 5 candidates. Since each judge can only cast 1 vote, this model results in a situation where the final list of 5 candidates includes those who accumulated a very high number of votes and those who received a very few. The 6th of May 2020, President Andrzej Duda appointed 3 new Supreme Court judges to the disciplinary chamber. The situation related to freedom of expression in Poland. Probably everybody knows that the freedom of assembly is totally suspended in Poland. Due to that, even 2 people down the street holding a banner with a critical phrase concerning public matters might be considered as an illegal assembly. There are no logical reasons why assemblies are severely prohibited right now, when at the same time the legislative and executive powers are loosening restrictions on organizing weddings or religious ceremonies.
Being a member state of the EU means respecting a set of rules and standards that protect our community values. The rule of law, ensuring respect for the democratic processes are the very basis of our European project. And as we've said repeatedly, these are not abstract concepts. They exist in order for our continent not to relive the varied mistakes that our history